Hey YouTube, it's Go from the Friday Night Shooters. How are you guys? I hope you're well. Well, long time no talk. It's been about 5 weeks or so since I've made a video. Not because I'm becoming lazy, not because I'm losing interest in the channel or anything like that, but actually because I became a dad. I have a baby son, and yeah, life has changed dramatically. For the positive, it's been great, really fantastic, but I'm very aware that this is a gaming channel and you don't want to hear me babbling on about babies. So, I'll get back to the gaming, but my son is beside me. He's quite close to the microphone, so if you hear a little bit of babbling during this commentary, I apologise, but I'm not going to let him out of sight. So, there may be babbling. Ignore it if you can. Or leave a nasty comment if it really annoys you that much. So, what have I been doing? Well, my gaming has changed quite a lot over the past month, just due to the change of the house. The sort of format here at the family. We live in a small flat. Therefore, there isn't sort of a place I can disappear and happily make commentaries and happily game and talk at the top of my voice. So I can get called at a moment's notice, to feed, change a nappy, do the things that, dads do. So I've played different games. I had moved away from Rust. I went back to it last night, or the night before. More about that later. But what games have I been playing? Sorry, now I'm the one babbling. Well, I've been playing a number of games. Minecraft, Football Manager 2014, Moto Grand Prix 13, Hearthstone, and the Golf Club, an early access release from Steam. Now, I'll go into those in more detail in a moment. But first of all, because it's been a while since I made a video, there's a few things I kind of want to say straight off. The first one is a massive thank you to KDoc. KDoc has single-handedly been keeping the channel running over the last few weeks and been doing so excellently. Probably better than I've been doing it, which maybe a little bit embarrassing, but I'm delighted. And yeah, seriously, man, thank you so much. You've done an absolutely fabulous job. This has been planned. Well, I suppose the history of the channel briefly is I set the channel up on my own. I don't know how long ago, a year and a half ago, something like that. But then in the last sort of half a year or so, it was always a plan that KDoc would jump on board and it'd be a two-man channel. It's always what I wanted. I like the idea of conversation in the channel instead of one person doing all the talking. And then it never really happened when we wanted it to happen because it took a while for KDoc to get the PC he's currently using. And then as soon as he got the PC, the beast as we know it, because that's exactly what it is. As soon as he got the really cool PC, then my son arrived. And so we've had actually very little time to make the kind of videos we were planning to make. So we've kind of been working in isolation on the channel. He's been making his videos. I haven't been making videos. But hopefully that will start getting back to normal soon. Anyway, enough about that. Let's go in order. The clip you've been watching so far is probably Minecraft. KDoc set up our own server, the FNS server. I wouldn't even have a clue how to. And he did it all himself in double quick time. And we have a 20 slot server, which for a couple of weeks we were playing it quite often. We were in there a lot. And the best thing about it is that we got subscribers. Subscribers in. This is the first time in the history of the channel that we've played with subscribers. And I know you're probably thinking, oh, it's not that important. But to me, it was a real milestone in the channel that, people that we would never have met other than the fact that we have this FNS channel, playing, interacting with us on the Minecraft server. So I think I'm not 100% sure who it was, but I think it might have been Nerdy Gaming. Filled my house with chickens or ducks, whatever those Minecraft animals are called, which was funny. It was really well done. But my character was also hungry at the time, so I managed to kill a few and get some nice chickens to cook. So I spent my time on the Minecraft server, as you can see, basically building a railway track. The reason being that it was something I could dip in and dip out of. I could go and do that for 5 minutes. I could do it for half an hour. I could do it for 10 minutes, 45 minutes, however long I had to jump on the PC. I was able to go and make that railway track. And it was quite therapeutic. If you're having a busy day, you're just, I'm just laying track here. I'm working out exactly where I wanted to go. And I kind of started from the house, and there's an underground bit under the house. But in the video, I actually started the video from the far end of the track, kind of where I'd finished it. So yeah, it's great. There's been a couple of other guys. Usman has been on the server as well. Chat to him a little bit. Pepe's been in there. I think Pepe had the cool kind of fortress built in the opposite direction to where I brought the railway track. And so second thank you I want to say after saying thanks to KDoc is to the subscribers that really cool subscribers we've managed to be interacting with. So I've mentioned Nerdy Gaming, I've mentioned Usman, Pepe, two others I want to mention are Yuri Gala. Yuri Geller was an admin on a Rust server when I first started playing Rust, and just, yeah, cool guy. Has his own channel, makes great videos. And I appreciate the interaction, you know, the comments left on videos, and yeah, just the idea of this, you know, someone with kind of a similar mindset out there. And the last person that I can think of, I'm sure there's people I'm forgetting, but a big thank you to New Bobby 7. New Bobby 7 did some of our channel artwork, and we are delighted with it. I really like it. He did our avatar, so the avatar that we use on Twitter for the Friday Night Shooters, and also he did, you'll see in the top right hand corner of the screen, you will see a clown loach fish. Now I keep fish as pets. I don't really have the time or the space for anything bigger or more complicated. As much as I'd like a dog or something like that, I just know I wouldn't be a good dog owner at the moment. I wouldn't do all the walking and that. But I have a good few fish, and because of that, or I think it's related to that anyway, myself and the 5 or 6 lads of us that make up the Friday Night Shooters that usually game on the Xbox on a Friday night playing Battlefield, we started using we started using clownfish, you know, kind of from Finding Nemo kind of fish, when we rented a Battlefield server, we'd stick a picture up. But now we've locked it down to a clown loach fish. New Bobby 7, he's the one who designed our cool avatar as well. And I'll put his channel link in the description. If any of you are looking for channel art, he's a great guy to go to. Very professional, all-round good guy. Yeah, you can see the result of the art. We love it. I think it's great. So thanks very much, New Bobby. And yeah, he's a regular commenter on the videos too. So back to the game. So Minecraft was great. Dipped in, dipped out of it. Never quite had like a huge amount of people on the server. That might change in the future. Hopefully will at some stage. But I also I have a PlayStation Vita as well. I have an Xbox, I have the PC, and I have PlayStation Vita. For the Vita, I bought Football Manager when it came out on the Vita. Now, I already had Football Manager. This is 14 I'm talking about. I already had Football Manager on... what is it I had it on? I had it on Steam. Yeah, that's it. I had it on Steam. Kind of dipped in, dipped out of it, but having it on the Vita as crossplay was brilliant. So it meant I could sit on the sofa, set up my teams, watch a game. It's just very laid back. Very addictive game. Be careful if you buy it, you'll get absolutely dragged into it. But yeah, it was good because if it's on the PC only, it meant I'd be always sitting on the PC, and you know, when you're on the PC, if you're living with a family, you're kind of isolated away from it. You don't want to be like that all the time. So if you're sitting on the sofa and someone else is watching something you're only kind of half interested in, you can have a quick play on FM 14, which is exactly what I did. So yeah, absolutely loved it. Played as Liverpool, got fired by Liverpool twice. I'm definitely no Brendan Rodgers. I'm not even a massive Liverpool fan. I just like the way they're playing this season. But yeah, got fired by them several times until I finally figured out kind of a way to get that team to work. So I'm on the 3rd go with them now, and I'm actually winning games. I'm 2nd in the league, and yeah, everything's gone a little bit better. I also as part of the PlayStation Network deal, I downloaded free for the Vita Moto Grand Prix 13. Now this is, you know, obviously the motorbikes 500cc, 250cc, and 125cc. Now the graphics aren't fantastic on the Vita. The Vita's capable of much better graphics, but the gameplay is solid. It's a really good gameplay. You've got front brakes to control, back brakes to control, various ways to lean. If you brake too hard, your rider starts to get unseated. And the gameplay I'll show you here for this is actually, I downloaded the free demo of it on Steam. Seriously, if you have Steam, download the free demo. It's worth it. Just have a crack. I'm not necessarily saying you have to shut out for the game, but the free demo, you get to play. You get to do race on the Catalunya circuit on 500cc bikes. So I think this is great because when you're racing this with the pack, you know, you can be 4 riders abreast going into a corner, you're bouncing off each other, and fabulous game because I love Forza 5. No, Forza 4. This Forza I've been playing quite a lot over the last kind of 18 months with Dave from the Friday Night Shooters. But this is a nice variation. I'd love to get all the rest of the FNS guys onto this, but I don't know whether they'd all buy it. It's for the Xbox. It's good. Hint, hint. Anyone who's watching, it's pretty good. It's pretty good crack. So that's what I was playing in terms of Moto Grand Prix. I don't think that's crossplay with the Vita, but it's a game I'll pick up every now and again on the Vita. I'd also been playing Hearthstone. Now I'll probably put a bit of Hearthstone up. I've been playing this for a while. It's free to play, kind of Magic card game. Now I'm the type of person I would have thought I would hate anything to do with Magic card games. When I was in school, if anyone came near me with anything more than a top trump deck, I used to like top trumps, but anything more than that, like, you know, Dungeons and Dragons, Wizard, you know, I just give them a funny look and say, get away from me. But actually, this is really good fun. It's one of those ones, you know, easy to learn, incredibly difficult to master. But the game always matches you up with someone roughly about your skill level, so you always feel like you're having a tight, close match. So I played a good bit of Hearthstone. Because you can jump in sort of for a 20-minute game, 15, 20-minute game, something like that. I've really only used one of the, are they called heroes or characters? I don't even, not even sure what they're called. So I used the first one, you get like a mage. And I managed to pick up a few extra cards for her. So yeah, that's Hearthstone is a game I want to play more of. I want to play more of against people I know, or I want to play so that I'm chatting to the person. Hearthstone is great because if you're a shy person or an anxious person or anything like that, it's a great game to play because there's no chat. There's no one going to be calling you noob. No one going to be calling you anything like that. But I'm at the stage now where I'd love to play against K-Doc, or I'd love to play against Call, or I'd love to play against any of the FNS guys, because I think the banter would just be quite good. So that was Hearthstone, and the last one, I'm going to make another video about this soon. The last one it's an early access game called The Golf Club. I think that's it, The Golf Club, yeah. So basically it plays extremely like Tiger Woods, the Tiger Woods series that came out, you know, for Xbox and PlayStation and PC, I think. I'm not sure about that. But we, the FNS guys, the 4, 5, 6 of us, bought Tiger Woods. Like, we bought a secondhand versions, old versions of the game. Not terribly old, but I can't remember what we got. Did we get 2009 or 2010, something like that? And it's a great game to play on a Friday night if you're having beers, because you get to chat as well. If you're playing Battlefield, you don't tend to chat that much about your day-to-day life. You tend to just get straight into the heat of battle. But with the Tiger Woods, we used to have a proper chat and a few beers, and yeah, really enjoyed it. And then EA ruined the whole gig on us. They stopped the service. You know, basically cynical ploy so that you would upgrade to a newer version of Tiger Woods, which, okay, some people argue the newer version, so many different features. It's the same thing. You pull the stick back, whack it forward, hit the golf ball, have a laugh. It's a golf game. Get over it, EA. But yeah, we weren't willing to go shell out for new games. But it kind of ruined one of the games that we'd enjoy playing quite a lot. Now, the Golf Club is like that. It's for the PC. Use an Xbox controller. You need a wired Xbox controller. You can use keyboard and mouse, but for it to really feel like Tiger Woods, I think you need the controller. But the epic thing that it has is a course editor, so you can basically design your own courses, and it's really addictive. It's like Sim City to a certain extent, like the terraforming aspect of SimCity games. You know, raising and lowering and adding water, that sort of stuff. Bunkers, the depth of the bunker, the fairway, all that sort of stuff. And I've designed one course. As I said, I'll do another video on it. It's just a 9-hole course for any of you that are playing the game and want to see it. The gameplay itself is good. It's solid. The best thing about it is that there is no putter gauge. There's nothing to say this graphic on the screen equals 80%, this graphic on the screen equals 100%. You do it totally by feel off the controller, which for the first 10-15 minutes is really annoying, because you just keep hitting putts too short, too long, all over the place. But as you get used to it, it really means that you are actually working off feel, and that in those games where you have a pressure putt, there is a chance you'll make a mistake. Even if you're the coolest of the cool kids there, because you're doing it off feeling, because you're not doing it off of visual references, you can step up. So I like that. It's a little bit too easy to hit the fairways on the standard games, and there seems to be some ridiculously low scores, like 14 under and 12 under, whereas I tend to get like a little bit under or a few over usually, but I'm dubious about some of the results some people are getting in. But that's the other thing I was playing, so I actually paid quite a bit of cash for that. I think that was about 20 quid or something like that, which is the most money I've spent in the last month on any game or gaming related item. So that's basically it, guys. That's what I've been up to. A little bit of the Golf Club, as I said, MotoGP, Hearthstone, Football Manager 2014, and Minecraft on the FNS Minecraft server, which K-Doc set up. I'm hoping to be able to make more videos, to record. My problem with making the videos is not the gaming side, for anyone that's listened to this far. My problem is recording. There's very few chances for me in the small flat I'm living in, and there's 3 of us here if you include new baby son. But yeah, I can't really just sit here in the corner of the room babbling into a microphone and just disturb everybody. So I'm going to try and figure out some way of doing that by using maybe a netbook and doing it in work or something like that. Because I miss making the videos. I miss talking to you guys. I miss the interaction. I miss the comments on the videos, reading them, responding to them, the kind of questions they inspire in me when you know, when someone thinks of another angle on a game we're talking about, go, oh yeah, actually that's worth investigating. Hoping to get back into Rust now. Played it a little bit over the last couple of nights with K-Doc. Another guy who I know in real life as well. I know K-Doc in real life, obviously. But a guy I met recently in real life. We've been playing with him. He's been really cool, really generous, because he was set up on a server and he let us join in his house. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some more Rust servers, maybe with me and K-Doc and Nate in all at the same time. So sorry if I've babbled on a little bit too much there, but thank you very much for listening, and thank you for your patience. I know a lot of people expect a video a day from their channels that they follow. You'll never get that from me. I'm speaking personally only about myself. I'm never going to be a video a day guy. I do like to think I'll be able to put out a video or two a week. The games will always change. It'll be whatever I'm playing, whatever I'm interested in. I don't want to be one of those channels who invests heavily in one game, and then when that game runs its cycle, it's just got a huge bunch of subscribers that are only interested in that game, and then the channel dies off. I want it to be about gaming in general. I want it to be about the games we enjoy playing, and hopefully our personalities coming across when we finally get set up. So we're doing games like Rising Storm. I think if you saw that Rising Storm video the other night, you'd appreciate the fun we can potentially have if this takes off. But thank you so much, all of you, for the subscribers. I did a video a while back about hitting 100 subscribers. We're at last check, I think 229, which that just blows my socks off. I can't believe there's that many of you that are willing to invest your time watching the videos that we make. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks very much. Okay, I promise to try and make more videos more often. That's the best I can do there. And yeah, enjoy your game, and I hope whatever you're playing, you're having fun. If you're not having fun, change the game. Alright, take care guys.